Tarkin coming at you with the very first episode of Stardew Valley. And I'm very excited about this, as I have not played the game before, but it comes very highly recommended. So I guess you can start in different places, but first we have to create a character, and we're just going to do what we normally do and hit random until we get a cool one as a baseline. You can have a green person, a blue person, how fun. This is a good farmer one. I mean, obviously the hair won't work. We'll need much longer hair than all that. You know, you want a practical hairstyle if you're going to be a farmer, and I think we are. There we go, very practical. But how do we make black hair? There we go. Maybe not that black. Maybe a little bit lighter. Not too much, though. There we go. Perfect. I think it's like tiny on the screen, but you know, I'm not very good at this. So, all right, we've got some pants. That's nice. We got green might be a little clashing with things. It'll be fine. It's not terribly important. We have to name the farm too? Oh no, this is way more proper nouns than I thought I was going to have to come up with. Okay, so you have standard farms, beach farms, meadowlands farms, riverlands, forests, hilltop, four corners. But probably I'll just go with the standard one, right? Because I've never done this before. So, favorite thing? Oh god. This game is a lot harder than I thought it was going to be. I can tell you that right now. You gotta name yourself. You gotta pick your hair. You have to find what you like. Oh, and you get an animal preference too. Is this like the kind of cat or dog? Oh, so we have to choose between cats and dogs? How cruel. That dog has a little bandana. That's nice. I think that cat is clearly the best cat. But it's possible that all the other cats are good too. This is the hardest thing I've ever done. I mean, look at that dog. You probably can't see it. It's probably tiny. But, you know, there's a dog there. Anyway, we have got to get going here. I'm going to stay on this screen for literally ever. Okay, that's a bunch of special options. We don't need to go into those. That's for, yeah. Random stuff. Alright, so we have to name the farm. We actually have to, you know, we can't stand here forever. We could. You know, I shouldn't be trusted with anything. I can't name stuff. Alright, well, we gotta choose something, right? Favorite thing, I guess we'll go with poetry. And close enough. At least we named one of the things. We put an uppercase there, too, for whatever reason. That'll, you know, if anybody ever brings it up, they'll have to, you know, put a little respect on it. Alright, at this point, do I just, like, look at my bookshelves and choose something off of one of them? Yeah. There we go. We will not skip the intro because I need to learn how to play. Alright, so, that felt like a long time. Doesn't matter. Oh, look. This guy... is giving us a letter. For my very special granddaughter, I want you to have this sealed envelope. It's got a sword on the wall. Foreboding. It says, no, don't open it yet. Have patience. Now listen close. There will come a day when you feel crushed by the burden of modern life. Wow, already this game is coming out hitting hard. And your bright spirit will fade before a growing emptiness. Again, this is the beginning of the game. Yeah, but I mean, I know, right? When that happens, my dear, you'll be ready for this gift. Apparently, this game has anticipated my exact psychological need for it, which is interesting. I think how my video is may not work. This might be a terrible plan. Okay, so it looks like the video preview is drastically strange from what's on. I don't know. We're going to work with it. It looks like my... Hello, Anissa. My inability to use computers properly is really showing up here. I thought the window was fine, but it looks like it's terrible. But, dear Tizzy, if you're reading this, you must be in dire need of a change. The same thing happened to me long ago. I lost sight of what mattered most in life, real connection with other people and nature. So I dropped everything and moved to the place I truly belong. I have enclosed deed to that place, my pride and joy, Larsdalen Farm. It's located in Stardew Valley on the southern coast. It's that perfect place for you to start your new life. This is my most precious gift of all, and now it's yours. I know you'll honor the family name, my dear. Good luck. Love, Grandpa. P.S. If Lewis is still alive, say hi to the old guy for me, will you? Okay, now it's filling up the whole screen, and I feel better. Do I drive the bus? I don't think so. Hey, Centaur. Robin says, hello, you must be Tizzy. I'm Robin, the local carpenter. They have a local carpenter? How useful. Mayor Lewis sent me here to fetch you and show you the way to your new home. He's there right now, tidying things up for your arrival. The farm's right over here, if you'll follow me. I will follow you. Oh my goodness, there's going to be so much cleaning up to do. This is exciting. This is the farm. I named it Larsdalen Farm. It's after this place in some books that I read, which is like the, you know, they don't do a ton of farming there. They're sort of warriors, but unimportant. I looked at my bookshelves to choose a name. Robin says, what's the matter? Sure, it's a bit overgrown, but there's some good soil underneath that mess. With a little dedication, you'll have it cleaned up in no time. Hey, Natasha. And here we are, your new home. Yeah, Natasha, like the very beginning of the game said, you know, I was feeling crushed by my modern life, although I did not know that was in the beginning of the game because I haven't played it before. And I was like, you know, I want to do something that can maybe take my mind away from some things. And I thought maybe this would work. But yeah, no, so it's a farming game, I think, and also some other stuff. But it comes highly recommended, and I'm excited. Lewis is inside of my house. Maybe this is his house, and he just lives right next to me. I like his mustache. His hat's nice, too. He wears a tie. I can't really get behind that, although I have done it, you know, to show off sometimes. Like, look at me, I can tie a tie. Of course, all people with my background can. Welcome, I'm Lewis, mayor of Pelican Town. You know, everyone's been asking about you. It's not every day that someone new moves in. It's quite a big deal. Oh, I'm sure. They're also probably jealous of my fantastic black hair. So, you're moving into your grandfather's old cottage. It's a good house. Very rustic. Oh, he's doing well there. That's, you know, he's trying to prep us for how it's going to be, like, all dusty on the inside, probably. But we've already got, like, a bunch of firewood cut there, so that's good. It doesn't even look like it gets that cold, so that's going to be handy. And Robin says, rustic, that's one way to put it. Crusty might be a little more apt, though. Ooh, harsh. The mayor says rude. He shakes with anger and temerity. Don't listen to her, Tizzy. She's just trying to make you dissatisfied, so you buy one of her house upgrades. Ah, clever. Yeah, you know, it makes sense. Good sales. Hey, Renee. And she gives a humph, one with an R in the middle, which means more than a normal humph. Anyway, you must be tired from the long journey. You should get some rest. Tomorrow you ought to explore the town a bit and introduce yourself. The townspeople would appreciate that. They have a postal system. That's good. Oh, I almost forgot. If you have anything to sell, just place it in this box here. I'll come by during the night to collect it. What? What a non-traditional structure. Well, good luck. I mean, I guess that's good. It cuts down on needless trips into town. Who among us really likes going to the merchant for the 100th time? My progress has been saved. Alright, now... Is there a way to access the sound settings? Apparently not. Alright, so... I kinda wanted to change the balance some, but I guess this is fine. Hopefully it's fine. Alright, we're just gonna learn it gradually. We're not gonna worry about too much here. How do we pick up things? There we go. We got some parsnip seeds. 15 of them. Here's a little something to get us started. So we're gonna go outside and start clearing the land, right? We're gonna get this pickaxe and hit things with it. Hit things with it. Hit things with it. Alright, so first we're just gonna hit a bunch of stones. Because if we can't, you know, get in front of the house even a little bit, you know, what's even going on there? And while it's theoretically possible that we'll need them for something else later, you know, we don't have to worry about it. And obviously, if you break the stuff with the wrong thing, you can't harvest it, so you want to do this. Also, with the little scythe here, you get more of it, and you know we'll have some grass or whatever. You know, maybe we want that. Yeah, I guess the mouse is fine. It's just a lot easier for me to play for extended periods of time with a controller. Yep, we definitely don't need a stump here. My axe isn't strong enough. Can I, like, buy a horse? Can I buy a horse that's strong enough? These are questions. It's not strong enough to break that stump either, since in a trend. Got some nice butterflies. We're probably going to screw up their environment by doing this, you know. Real destructor of the natural world I am, but you know, you do what you have to do to make the front of your farm look a little cleaner. And I know you're saying you don't have to do this. You could have enjoyed things. You could have met people. Yeah, but I like to ruin things. That's who I am. Well, I don't know how to zoom in and out with the keyboard and mouse. Alt, Shift, scrolling. All of the things I would normally do. Oh, a watering can. There we go. And then we can replenish it. Yeah, magnificent. Inventory here. Options. All right. Let's see if that balancing makes it better. Because I was having to do weird stuff with my overall control to get it here. UI scale. There we go. And that'll probably be much better. Yeah, that's a ton better. Thank you so much. You know, if they make it hard to find, I just won't find it. All right, now we can finally play the game. We can, you know, see things. It looks like there's something hidden underneath here. Do we just tear it up? Do we break it? No, we do not. That doesn't work. Couldn't tell what it was. It was a stone all along. This is already just the best game. I could do this sort of thing forever. It sounded like Harvest Moon to me, and it feels like Harvest Moon to me, although people have said it's better in basically every way, which makes sense, because Harvest Moon was a super long time ago. I'm only familiar with the Super Nintendo one of it, so not any of the more recent, as in the last 30 years of advancements in the genre, so I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, the music's wonderful. Oh no, I can't walk anymore. I'm dying. I forgot that a person needs to eat. Can I eat grass? No. Can I eat parsnip seeds? No. Alright, I'm going to die out here. Can we sell grass as our last thing to do? Do I already have some food? Nope, that bowl is just for decoration. Living off the land. So they say just like do some stuff. Do we go to bed because we're so tired? Is that gonna stop us from dying of hunger? All right, so we did sell these fibrous materials for 50 gold, so very good. One day in the bank. I guess we got too tired. Our energy comes back halfway full the next day, so that's something. And we've got mail. It's probably not trademarked anywhere, because they probably aren't a company anymore. Hello there, General Kenobi. Just got back from a fishing trip. You should come down to the beach sometime. I've got something for you. William. We're gonna go to town this time. There's a bus, so do we ride that into town? Do we bring a stone over our head into town? The bus is out of service. It's sitting there with its door open because it doesn't work. Got it. Yeah, the music is excellent. Alright, so you've got a little medicine place here. Probably, in case you fall down some stairs, it's locked. It's open at 9 a.m. Oh my goodness, what misery. Alright, Vincent's birthday, there's everyone's birthdays. Oh no, is this game gonna make me pretend to care about people's birthdays? I am real bad at that. If it's for a video game, I guess I could do it. As long as it's not real people. I absolutely refuse to care about real people's birthdays. I'm not gonna do it. But if they're in a video game, then it matters. Alright, so anyway, I guess there's no point in going to town at this hour. They want you to work in the morning, so we'll do that. We'll throw some random stones. No, I don't want to sell all of those things. I might need them for something, but what? I'm just gonna, let's do a little watering can there. That'll be practical. We might as well get the rest of these seeds in the ground, right? Alright. The good news is that it doesn't look like our tools have durability, so we don't have to worry about that. Sometimes durability is a fun thing to worry about. Sometimes it just gets in the way of your urge to break all of the stuff that stands before you. Alright. So that went super well. We'll just throw some of this other trash in here. Right. So my inventory is much bigger than the bar. That's good. We'll just ignore that for a while then. Nothing like inventorying the inventory to make me happy. I'm starting to feel exhausted. That's why I'm coming to town. The Star Drop Saloon. It's locked. You can't go there yet. I just hate inventory management. I used to think it was okay, but now I don't. Look, I don't want to live in a world where rice is like twice as expensive as sugar. That sounds like bad news, right? All right, let's just go meet people, I guess. All right, so this person's name is Abigail. Nice aesthetic. Well, that's right. I heard someone who was moving on to the old farm. Here's Carolyn. You must be Tizzy, the new farmer. I'm Carolyn. Farmer. Like, I now own a farm and they're calling me a farmer. They're very accepting. And here's Jody. She says, "Oh, you aren't exactly how I imagined. Whoever is. But that's okay. I'm Jody. What a way to introduce yourself." And this is Emily. Ooh, I can read it on your face. You're going to love it here in Pelican Town. If you're ever looking for something to do in the evening, stop by the saloon. That's where I work. You know, maybe. Man, they're all showing up here now. We can meet the whole town. And Robin says, have you met everyone in town yet? That sounds exhausting. Yeah, I know, right? Okay, so... I guess we buy incredibly expensive rice. No, we should buy some seeds of potatoes. They're so expensive. Oh, flowers, definitely just as important. Oh, my inventory's full. I guess we haven't unlocked the bottom levels of it yet. All right, that's all we get. No rice, whatever. I have now discovered why you were laughing at me. This is Haley. She seems a little... Oh, you're that new farmer girl or whatever, aren't you? Yeah, sure, whatever. Farmer girl or whatever. That's me. I feel sluggish from overexertion. Yeah, maybe, but... Have you considered that I don't know how to buy food? We will slowly walk into the house. You know, I guess if you've been working since 7 a.m., it's hard graft that Tizzy's been doing, and she used to be, you know, like a cubicle worker, so it makes sense that she can't work too hard. And we get a very small amount of money. Hooray! And today it's raining. Advertisement. I keep finding cool stuff, but my backpack is full. Does this sound like you? Well, Pierre's got you covered. Stop by Pierre's General Store today and check out our affordable size 24 backpack. See you soon. I hate you so much, Pierre. How could you have so perfectly anticipated all of my needs? I have acquired a geode. The local blacksmith can break it open for me. Who knows what might be hidden inside? That's very exciting. We'll have to do that today. Need to make sure not to run out of energy before the local blacksmith is open for business. Doubtful to close for inclement weather. A blacksmith normally wouldn't mind, but you know, we'll have to see. It's possible they won't want to. Bye, Renee. Alright, we're out of inventory space already. We gotta do something about that. So first, we should plant a tulip right here. Nope, not right there. That doesn't work. Right here. There we go. Alright, you can craft in this game. Of course you can. A place to store your items. That's what we need. And we put it inside the house. There we go, and then we can put, you know, all of our stuff that we want to save, but we're going to be carrying, you know, it doesn't matter. We'll just put it all in there and then forget about it. So this is just the most fun. I'm not even playing. Like, maybe eventually I'll have to care about what's going on, but right now it's just so satisfying to clean the place up. Which is a thing you experience in real life too if you ever have to clear some land. Which is like, not a thing that maybe everybody's gonna have to do, but if you ever find the occasion to do it, it's very satisfying. Very hard work, very slow going, but then eventually you get a look out at all of the junk that you got out of the way and think, alright, now we can plant some tulips there. Or whichever. Alright, so there's a ominous cave. I guess we're gonna go check out the ominous cave. Good news, there's nothing in it. I guess we could put something in it, though. We could, you know, we could make a little campfire in there, if we wanted. Got an abandoned house. Whatever this once was, it's now in ruins. Indeed. Can I cut it down? Scrap it for parts? No, I cannot. I'm starting to feel exhausted. Good news. It's 10:30 a.m. and it's already time to go to bed. Somehow now I have a full energy bar. I literally don't know how. Let's see what's going on here. Oh, I can just steal these. Oh, I'm foraging. I'm not stealing. Right. I'm just finding these plants. Sort of looked like a secret place. It says there's a railroad there. Maybe there is. This is just like some dude's house. I thought I saw him. Alright, here we go. Linus, a stranger. Hello. Is he in like a leaf shirt? Very cool. I know some. Alright, so we've got... I'm finding them. I don't think that guy wants any help. Got some beautiful pink trees around. Can't get over to that side as of yet, it looks like. Got a telescope that I'm not allowed to use that I almost broke. It's locked. You know, we're just gonna see if... Is this the blacksmith? Maybe. It's got a little tool symbol over it, but it's locked. Hooray, I have eaten the leek. And now I can pick up a daffodil. Can I eat the daffodil? You might be thinking, you can't eat daffodils. You can eat daffodils. You absolutely can. I wouldn't call them delicious, but you can eat them. There are a large number of flowers that are edible, whether or not you like the way they taste. Doesn't mean they may not be, you know, good for you in certain circumstances. Alright, let's talk to Pierre about this backpack. He's probably gonna want like $1 billion for it. Alright, he literally sent me an advertisement for this thing, and now he's not selling it? Oh, it's right here on the counter. Ah. You can't buy it from the shop, you have to buy it from the counter. Yeah, I'll buy it for more money than I have. Alright, so now we have a new objective. All we need to do is break rocks and stuff until we can sell things. Alright, so if all these things are, you know, worth 1, then all we have to do is break 2,000 of them to get a backpack. So I'm saying that we're pretty well on our way here. Something hiding under the ground there. Well, it's dead now. And that rock is too big to break, very sad. Oh, like these trees? That makes sense. But do we want to? You know, they're nice. Some saplings, sure, but I mean, these are good trees. They aren't in my way or anything. Like the little butterfly habitat here with the flowers. We don't need to get rid of them. Ooh, pink trees. Got another geode, it looks like, which is excellent. We found a little rock garden quarry here in the bottom corner, which is good. Ah, there's bigger logs down there too. That didn't work. I probably can't pick them up because of my inventory being full. That makes sense. So you get clay just by hitting the ground with this. Maybe, no, from hitting the specific deposits in the ground sometimes. Maybe just sometimes from hitting the ground. We'll figure it out. don't know, I guess, you know, I just don't love cutting down trees unless I have to. Not when they're, like, properly grown already. My next door neighbors here, I didn't, like, know them well or anything, you know, we lived next door to them for quite some time. They're like old people, right? But they planted a tree in their yard, one for every year they lived there, right? So just dozens of trees, beautiful. And then, you know, their health got bad, and they're not with us anymore. And then whoever inherited the house just cut all the trees down. I guess to sell it. I guess they thought that the next people wouldn't like the trees. No, we can't go inside yet because we're not actually exhausted. We're just right there at the red part of it. No, I might, like, if I need the space, you know, I just didn't want to do it, like, right now, whenever I have so many things that aren't nice big trees to cut down. Alright, now we're sluggish. And there we go. Sleep for the night. And we leveled something up. Okay. Level 1 foraging. We got axe proficiency. Trees sometimes drop seeds. We can craft seeds. And we get a field snack. And we got level 1 mining. We can make a cherry bomb. Well, that's fun. Day 4 of spring. We made so much money on foraging. So much money on all the other stuff. Yeah, you know, just a couple more days like that, and we'll be able to buy that backpack. And a letter! Robin here. I know there's a lot of stones scattered around your farm. If you have a surplus, you might consider having me build a well for me. Oh, nice. They can be placed all over my farm and serve as convenient places to refill a watering can. Swing by my shop with 75 stones and 1,000 gold when you're ready for it, Robin. You know, Robin, when Pierre sent me an advertisement, he labeled it as an advertisement at the top. But you're still nice, Robin, and I'm not going to hold this ad against you. Another letter to our valued JoJo Mart customers. These are the people we used to work for. Our team members have removed the landslide caused by our drilling operation near the mountain lake. I'd like to remind you that our drilling operation is entirely legal, pursuant to an initial L61091 JoJo Code Amendment. Responsible stewardship of the local environment is our top priority. You know that sarcastic thing I always say before I destroy the land? The responsible stewardship line? It's because of stuff like this. Because it's nonsense corporate speak for I have just done a bad thing and I'm going to do it again. We apologize for any inconvenience this accident may have caused, and as always, we value your continued support and money patronage. Morris, JoJo Customer Satisfaction Representative. I don't have any mail. Well, I hope I don't get any more JoJo mail. I don't like those guys. Alright, so we got 5 geodes now. We just need to go to the blacksmith at an appropriate hour and turn those in. Yeah, indeed, Natasha. No JoJo fans accepted here. I just met him and I don't like him. But I'm sure my opinions about a lot of things are pretty apparent, even though I don't directly state them. Sometimes. Oh! We just get through it in one glorious axe now. Can we break the big ones? We should check. We should find the big rock and attempt to break it. Because we got the pickaxe proficiency up. I wonder how scythe proficiency is going. Leveling up small things is just the best. So, it may interest you to know that I never played RuneScape, even though people told me to. So this sort of mechanical thing, you know, like I said, I played Harvest Moon on Super Nintendo emulator, and basically nothing since then. But now the moment of truth. Can I break stumps? Can I break rock? I cannot break rock. I am not proficient enough. Maybe it's not proficiency. Nope, we can't do the log either. Hello, Snorlax fan. I, too, am a fan of Snorlax. What a good guy. You know, sure, a little sleepy, but, you know, when roused to action, truly an inspiration for all around. I love me the Snorlax. And just a pure dollars to donuts thing, quite a strong Pokemon as well. Not a music lover, but, you know, you can't have everything. Not everybody is going to like it when you pull out your instrument and say, "Hey guys, here's the Pokemon Universe equivalent of Wonderwall." I know if I was taking an ice nap and some kid with, like, you know, a Charmander comes up and starts playing the recorder at me, I wouldn't be terribly pleased. Alright, so she wants us to bring stone for a well, but much more important than that is us selling... Oh, a mixed seeds. That is exciting. You know, we probably want to be watering these like every day, and I haven't been. Because I watered the things the one day, but, you know, you can see that they're not as watered. But these parsnips, I think they should be growing, like, tomorrow. Until you say everyone's a Snorlax fan to the Snorlax Choice Scarf Max Attack strat shows it. You know, too true. You know, people that want to play a game perfectly ruin it for everybody else who just wants to play it and have fun. That's the problem with being good at things. You remove the joy. I've rarely been that good at a game, but I have been that good at games before. And every time I sort of lamented the sort of loss of joy and innocence that you get whenever you get truly expert level at a game. You know, you can't even see it like a normal player does anymore. You know it too deeply. This song's really great. But now whenever I know that much about a game, I try to know it like as a spectator. Because you can still have all the joy, like I talk about this all the time, like I still watch Warcraft 3. You can still have all the joy of like excellent Warcraft 3 play without having to, you know, play it. And of course I never played Warcraft 3 competitively or like multiplayer really at all. Not like the way that I watch the pro players play it, certainly. But I wouldn't even want to be that good at it, because with a few exceptions, it's like, you know, when you're too good at a game, you just have to do the right thing. I like being a bad chess player. I wouldn't want to be excellent. Because I could be sort of like gleefully careless and bad and it doesn't bother me. But if I was like good, I'd have to pay attention all the time? That's no fun. And there's the end of day 5. And yeah, we failed to sell nearly as much stuff that day. But I guess we didn't walk back to the box at the end. But we've got just a few hundreds more. Oh, our energy is pretty low this time. That's alright. One more day for him? Probably. Hopefully it doesn't matter if you tromp all over him. Some nice tromping always helps. I guess having a straight line here would be nice. We can go ahead and cut this one down. A little pine cone. Looks like I can't pick it up because of my inventory being overfull. And then it falls down, dropping an awesome amount of wood and seeds as well. So I guess that's not so bad. We can plant more pine trees in a more advantageous place. You were gone for 5 minutes, what happened? Oh, you missed it. I was talking about Pokemon a little bit. Not a lot. And then some other distracted tack-ons from there. Oh, that is sap, and it's only one pine cone. Can we plant the pine cone and make more pine trees? We'll see. The wild grass. Yes, because it's technically weeds. Thanks for the tip. That would have been a tragedy if it took over my tulips. You know, sad. It was nice. But we want to leave it, you know, in some of the places. We don't want to have no butterfly habitats. What is that? Oh, a maple seed. Oh, right, of course it is. Now I see it. I'm like, I don't get it, but now, like, now I get it. If y'all don't have maples where you live, they have these little spinner seeds that fall down and they twirl like little helicopters until they hit the ground. For some reason, that being there, it looked like a quill in an ink pot to write with. I wasn't seeing the, oh, that's a maple seed thing. Lovely trees, the maple. Oh, there's a little statue. This is a place to worship noble rabbits. We'll, very nice. You know, we'll leave it in state. We're not gonna mess with its little trees or anything. We are sluggish from overexertion. Say one day you want to walk up to it and say, back in my day we used to trade Pokemon cards. Well, you know, that's still going strong. I don't play it myself. I play Magic the Gathering. Well, I say that. I still own a lot of Magic cards. I haven't played a game of Magic in like more than a year and a half or so, I guess. I just kind of stopped having a good time with it. But I like making decks and collecting and stuff, but I just the thing about Magic is it requires other people, and sometimes I just don't want to see anybody. And I'm sure, like, parsnip, amazing. We have gotten parsnips, however, not parsnip seeds. So now we throw all the parsnips in here, right? And then he'll give us money and we can buy more parsnip seeds to plant them later, I guess. It looks like Natasha, you say you're more of a Yu-Gi-Oh girl. Yeah, I didn't play Yu-Gi-Oh or watch it, but I do know a lot of people liked it as well. But Magic was the one that got me. There's a Magic Lightning Cloud now. Yeah, I know, but oh no, my controller is unplugged, unmoored. It's I don't know. I don't know. A lot of what I like in Magic is just like the rules and the interactions there. So like if a computer is doing all of that thinking for you, it's less fun for me. You never watched it, you just played it? Yeah, that's fair. Cause as an old person, I was like Ash's age whenever the Pokemon came out, so the Pokemon show, I meant to say, the Pokemon. Man, I really sounded old. No, I played Pokemon Red on my Game Boy when it came out. I was the first of us, I was the proper age to, like, be awarded a Charmander and walk out in the world. They just never called my name. I'm not still bitter about it or anything. I think it would have been a great Pokemon trainer. I would have, grinded my enemies to dust and been a loyal and faithful friend to my allies. I would have let the Butterfree go back. I would have made all the right choices. They just didn't give me the chance. We're gonna cut down this tree so we can see what's over here. A strange letter. And it says, Tizzy, wait for my return on the dawn of my 3rd year. Is this on top of his grave? His shrine. Okay. I'm like, is this man gonna come back from the dead? Yeah, the dawn of the 3rd year. Alright, we're gonna have to come back here and fight a ghost. Or be told that he is proud of us. I'm not sure how the ghost interaction's gonna go. We're gonna have to try to do a good job so that he is not displeased with our work. The last thing you want to do is get upset with a ghost who knows when he's going to come back. That's a powerful ghost. Oh no. I spent too long doing that. Now it's going to take forever to walk home. Unless you say I haven't played much Pokemon, but you named your Charmander Chili and never saw them again. And never saw them again! Very sad. I very rarely named my Pokemon anything. I would rename them so that their names weren't in all caps, which is the default for the game. But if you did that and they evolved, then you had to change their name, or as a custom name, you'd have to just go and solve that every time they evolved, which is fine. But I didn't like being rendered as all caps. All right, so level 1 farmer. I can make a scarecrow and basic fertilizer. Day 7, level 1 farmer. We got 500 gold for those, so that was 15 seeds. That's a terrible return. Toshi said you started to rename them only recently when you got a shiny. Yeah. There were only a few Pokemon that I wanted to rename, and as you might imagine, they were all the ones that you weren't allowed to rename. I love Farfetch'd, but I didn't want him to be named Ducks. That's stupid. I love Mr. Mime. Marcel's a fine name, but I didn't want him to have to be named that. But of course, mechanics are what they are. And importantly, now we have enough money for a backpack. We just have to wait for the store to open. So let's but we can't get the parsnip up. Let's go plant some maple seeds down here. And get to rock breaking until the day moves forward a little bit, and then we can go. We need to see the blacksmith as well, but we'll try to make that part of the trip because we'll just we'll go grab the geodes from in the house before we wander off. It's like I can't see what's there, but I'm sure something is. Okay, so the seeds do stay on the ground from earlier when I couldn't pick them up due to whatever. That's good. Alright, do we need to kill this wild grass? I mean, probably. At the very least, knock it back a good bit. Because you can't be, like, in the walkway here. We'll have a nice little bit under those trees, and that'll have to be good enough. Alright, so now we will go to buy a backpack. The most important thing, day 8. I think it's day 8. It's Monday the 8th. I don't know what day it started on. Probably the 1st. That would be sensible. I don't know how time works here. Oh no! I'm being shanghaied into a cutscene! Oh, hi there, says Lewis. I continue to adore his mustache. What a fine mustache. The clock doesn't work. He says, what an eyesore. This is the Pelican Town Community Center. Well, what's left of it, anyway. It used to be the pride and joy of the town, always bustling with activity. Now, just look at it. It's shameful. Oh, Lewis, don't get so down. It's not your house. These days, the young folk would rather sit in front of the TV than engage with our community. Why, back in my day, we would come here and play horseshoes. But listen to me, I sound like an old fool. Jojo Corporation has been hounding me to sell them the land so they can turn it into a warehouse. Don't do it, Lewis. Be better than that. Pelican Town could use the money, but there's something stopping me from selling it. I guess old-timers like me get attached to relics of the past. Ah, well. Look, Lewis, I will break rocks forever to buy this land for the town, so we don't have to give that evil big corporation the money. If anyone else buys a JoJo membership, I'm just gonna go ahead and sell it. No, don't do it! Here, let's go inside. I bet there's plenty of nice stuff here. It's got a nice big door, you know, big enough for 2 people to walk through at once. That's nice. Don't get rid of it. Oh no, it's a little ragged, isn't it? So what's that? Oh, I guess Vincent and Jazz must have been playing in here. This place is even more dilapidated than I remember. Oh, what? It was a small green pottery ghost. What's the matter? Are you ill? You saw something? I wouldn't be surprised. This place was full of rats. It wasn't a rat. Look at that little guy. Says, you're worrying me, Tizzy. The place is pleasantly creaky. Look, I think I'm gonna go head home. I need some lunch. Sure, buddy. I'm gonna look around. Hey, I'll keep this place unlocked from now on. Maybe you can help catch that rat if you have extra time. Strange. I'll have to come back and explore this building further. But I'm getting distracted. I want to go do that, but... Does this land belong to anybody? Can I just cut down a tree here? No. Alright. Now that we've sorted that out, that I can't destroy other people's property, probably the bounds of my fence are, you know, the bounds of what's acceptable. So here we have this thing with the saw on the top, which might be a blacksmith. Oh, this is Robin's place. It's a carpenter thing, of course it is. And I can buy various things. But we need a recipe. For a wood floor. That'll have to be enough for right now, because we need $2 grand. For, Oh, this is terrible. Look, we're having to, like, walk past all of this stuff that we could forage. Alright, so how do I get to town? JoJo Mart. This guy's named Alex. Did you know I was an all-star quarterback in high school? It's true. Good for you, man. Good for you. Here we go, Pierre's. Glorious. Oh no, now there's another one. 10,000! Alright, new objective. Abigail says, oh hey, taking a break from work? I am now. I'm broke, Abigail! Can you sell things here? Apparently not. Leah says, the trees look nice today, don't they? They do. So why did you become a farmer? I wanted to escape my old life. There you go. Hey, that's pretty much the reason I came here too. She's happy about that answer. I want to connect with nature more. Yes, connect with nature. She doesn't know how much I've crashed things already. It's alright. So we need to find a blacksmith. That guy looks like he's a mariner. This person looks like they're a sun person. This is Marnie. I just love animals, Miss Tizzy. Treat them kindly and we'll become friends, I'm sure. Well, I'm gonna try not to do anything to harm animals. There's some nice cows there. Alright, and we're in a place here that we can raid for parts after our farm has run out of things to break. It looks like this is that Haley person. She's too involved with her camera to notice me. Well, you know, I'm glad she's taking pictures of other things. No, photography is a reputable interest. Look how big this tree is. Can I speak to it? No. And here's a small person jumping rope. Hello, small person. Would you like to introduce yourself? Ah, this is Jazz. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, no, I messed up again. 5 is the next number, ma'am. 5. Glad to be of help. Ooh, a wizard's tower. Now we're talking. It's locked. I can hear someone inside, though. What if I try to knock it down? Will you... Nope. Apparently you can't be rude. That's good. It's good that the game stops me from being rude. I mean, not out loud, but, you know, internally. So none of this is helping me find the blacksmith. There is a map, isn't there? Blacksmith. There we go. 9 to 4. It's probably inside that Robin building. Access the door. What could happen? Look, I'm tough. I'm strong. Let's find out what the prices on these cows are. Hello? Oh, they're trying to eat lunch. They don't wish to speak. That's okay. They do not want to sell me a cow. I would say the worst that could happen is that you would be ignored. No one wants to, like, take an axe to ignore a door and then have nothing happen. How embarrassing. Emily says, have I told you Haley and I are sisters? Strange, isn't it? Well, you know, I'm sure that Haley person is more interesting than she seems right now. Maybe she's got, you know, an eye for beauty and that's why she's glued to the camera. This is Maru. Whenever I'm struggling with a technical problem, I always take a walk. She's sitting down right now, so she's probably fine. And this fellow with fine hair is called Elliot. I'm kind of new to this town myself, but I really feel at home. I don't know why his profile just like, you know. The more a guy looks like Fabio, the more I notice it, I guess I would say. The Office of Archaeology. Gunther here has a marvelous blue hat. This is embarrassing, but the previous curator made off with the entire collection. They don't have any artifacts for display. If I find any artifacts or minerals out there, would I let them know? Would you like some coal? He would not. Here, this is a blacksmith shop. It's closed, I got here too late. Oh my goodness. I hate everything. I got there too late. Well, you know, the real objective for the day was the backpack, and we got the backpack. We can't rock climb up the slide, though. We can't move the spring thing back and forth. Man, sad. Sad life. Well, guess it's time to get moving on home. 6 o'clock, and we have that much stamina left. We need to find some things to hit with our new massive backpack. And of course, we can pick up dandelions and such. They're daffodils, rather. They're worth so much. Oh no, there's a thing up there. It's worth so much. Can't go back now. We've already dedicated ourselves to the course of doing this. Why, you might ask? You know, there's not a literal reason. Alright. We have reached the end of the pickaxe strength. Did we ever figure out what this connects to? Oh, this goes right down there to that section, so that's good. We figured it out. And tomorrow we'll go to the blacksmith between the hours of 9 and whatever. Which pet did I choose? You know, I don't remember. Probably the one that looks like my dog. Could have been a cat, though. I think it was a dog. I got so distracted by having to name the farm that I literally forgot what I did before that. I did say that my favorite thing was poetry, though. I remember that, because I capitalized it. Oh, R goes to the next level. So it's like the whole inventory is the hotbar. Very nice. It's getting dark. See, I love when the favorite thing comes up. I look forward to it. Whoops. Or rather, I meant to do that. And we'll just see what these seeds turn into, because that is the name of the game. And it's getting real dark now. Let's go ahead and lay down for the night. Day 8 of spring, year 1. We make like a bunch of money. Decent. Alright, what does this thing mean? The journal. Oh, so... here we go. 14 more people to greet. We need to go to the beach before. 5. Okay, so to get the animals, we need to get her to build those things. And we're supposed to make a scarecrow for that and investigate the community center for that. Seems good. Scarecrow needs wood, coal, and fiber. So let's go ahead and get on that. Since we've used all of those things from the previous night, we'll need to get more of them. But fortunately, we've got all of this junk around. They have a really good, like, axe thok sound effect. Mad respect for how good the axe hitting the wood sounds. Alright, so we just need to get a bit more fiber here, and then probably just smash some more rocks, get another coal, because we got 2 now. Yep. Let's just put some water on that rock. If there were water and no rock, we'd be fine. Alright, and there's our 50 wood, so we can just spring back over towards home and make a scarecrow. Ah, more fiber. Ah, we only have 17 of it. Careless. I don't think you get it from these wildflower things, do you? Nope, just the little guys on the ground there. There we go, that's what we needed. And we can make a bomb. That's good. And a campfire somewhere. Oh, and you can build a fence around the grass. Got it. There we go. Nice little scarecrow. And there we go. An advancement. And now it is time to advance even further by making our way to the blacksmith shop. Do you get sprint shoes eventually? I sure hope so. No, it's not so bad. Alright, so you can buy ore from him. 150 for coal. Too lazy to mine your own ore? No problem. Okay, so to upgrade to copper, we need some copper and a whole bunch of money. And we have to pay him to process the geodes. Oh, and it can be copper or coal or whatever. Or just granite or random stone. Alright, so it's just a little roll of the dice to see if we get anything good. But there's our copper ore. And an earth crystal, so seems cool. Go behind the counter, and then we meet them. Ah. So we don't have the correct ore, but you know, we might make it eventually. Can I put it in here? No. Probably need to make a thing to smelt the ore or something. And here we're on the other side of the display for the Archaeological Museum, and Gunther says, abysmal, not a single piece in the entire collection. I've got the earth crystal, does that count? Maybe it does. Maybe that's what this conversation is about. What's this? You found something, let me see it. I did find something. Remarkable, it's very old. Well, yes, everything's old, Gunther, from a matter of perspective. He's got a favor to ask. Would you consider donating any new artifacts or minerals you find? We could make a groundbreaking discovery together. Oh, and who knows? If you keep donating, I might come across some interesting items in your way. Is that what happened to the last collection? Think about it, will you? And if we decide to donate, we'll bring it to the front desk. I mean, I guess we donate it, right? So it's for science. We already got our backpack. Okay, so we can donate the granite. And the earth crystal to the museum. Alright, so can you tell me anything about them then? Not really that incisive. Seems like he's just paying me to not do archaeology, just to do, like, mineral samples. Alright, who are these people? Here's Sam. Says, good to see me again. I don't remember meeting you, Sam. It's nice to see you, too. And here's Penny. I'm tutoring Vincent and Jazz today. They're a handful, but it's nice to make a difference in someone's life. Well, you know, maybe. I surely don't make differences. I have to take her word for it. We got a nice graveyard here. Let's go read the graves. No. It's old and faded. Our beloved Mona. It's a different language. They didn't appear to be, like, jumbled English anyway. Normally I could sort of look and tell. Here we go. This fellow is either drinking a hot beverage or smoking a hot pipe. He is smoking a hot pipe. He has got a disheveled cap and a threadbare sweater. He is having a good time being a fisherman. Said, heard there was a newcomer in town. Good to finally meet you. Look, I got here when I could. It's like, I'm still trying to unwade from a month out on the salty seas. It was a big haul. I sold a lot of good fish. Finally saved enough to buy me a new rod. Here, I want you to have my old fishing rod. It's important to me that the art of fishing stays alive. And hey, maybe you'll buy something from the shop once in a while. Clever. Another sales technique. I received a bamboo pole. There's good water here in the valley. All kinds of fish. Oh yeah, my shop's back open now, so come by if you need supplies. I'll also buy anything you happen to catch. If it smells, it sells. That's what my old pappy used to say anyway. What a weird motto. I don't know what I'm doing here, so I'm just trying to... Do we try to keep it inside of the bar? I don't know. We either try to keep it inside or above it. We'll figure out which it is. Truly the most confusing minigame of all time. Alright. I learned absolutely nothing from that, and I caught a 1-inch sardine. Good stuff. Alright, I don't think I'm going to do that again. But hey, a nice seashell. Clam, rather. With 300 pieces of wood, that could be fixed. Well, that's an oddly specific number. Good to have a goal. This is all owned property. Can't clear the beach. Can pick up seashells. Can't clear it, though. Little statue of a bird. Very nice. Yeah, Natasha, if you try to explain something to me with a picture, it just doesn't make sense. I learn from words. I also can't, like, usually be told how a thing works. Like, I have to read it or it just goes away. Like, I can't remember it unless I physically see the words in front of me, which has caused a considerable amount of consternation in others in my life. They're like, no, these procedures aren't written down. I'm like, well, can I write them down? I don't know why people can't just write down everything they want me to do. It would make things a lot simpler for them and me. But they've explained to me that the world doesn't work that way, and I believe them. But yeah, no, I saw the pictures. It wasn't clear to me what they meant. It wasn't clear at all. One of them had a little thing, and another one had a little thing. I couldn't really differentiate them that well. And so I just decided not to worry about it. And if the fish got off the line, it got off the line. Like, if an interface is designed for children to be able to understand it, I very well might have a problem with it. Maybe one so severe that I never figure it out. They thought that I was, like, a bright child because I was good at doing things that adults find hard to do. But they never figured out if I could do things that children can do easily, which I can't. Which has been a sense of amusement to me, and again, annoyance and consternation in others. But I don't have to deal with me. I'm locked in here, you know. It's not the same as people having to, like, deal with their expectations for me. I'm used to disappointing myself. It's been my whole life. I'm starting to feel exhausted. See, if they had given me that message with, like, a picture, it never would have worked. Alright, so this one has a star on it, and this one doesn't. I think we should probably start trying to save stuff, though. Yeah. Yeah. Because we need, like, a bunch of resources for the various projects. Exactly, Natasha, exactly. Incompetent adults are impressed because a child is smarter than them, but they're not good at anything. Like, they don't know what they're doing at all. So, of course, a 6-year-old's gonna impress them. Like, anyone who can properly read will impress people like that. I'm being too mean again. Alright, Clint has showed up. Hi there. Good morning. I noticed that you've been breaking some rocks open and finding ore. That's good. Thanks, bro. If I want to get the most out of the ores you find, you'll need a furnace. Just so happens I had an extra set of blueprints lying around. Hey, that's nice of you. And you're not even selling them? Little Zelda thing, hold it over your head. Learned how to craft a furnace. There we go, we can spell metal bars, blah, 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 blah. We're gonna need a lot more material. Dog! You see this dog here? Oh, look, a dog. I guess this is the dog I chose. He does sort of look like Wally. A stray? That's just how Wally was found. Do you think this farm could use a good dog? Of course it could. Of course I will. Well, that's not a good name for a dog. That's a silly name. I love Ajax as a name for a dog. I've never had a dog named Ajax, but I always wanted to have one. So we'll call this one Ajax. You be a good dog now, okay? Good old dog. Alright. So we need to make a furnace, which is 20 copper ore and 25 stone. Well, we need a lot more copper ore to make that happen. Might as well sell all of it. Not the wood or the stone, because we'll need that for doing the things. Alright, so do we really need more land cleared? Not really. Ooh, we can pick things. Potatoes! Now, is what, like 50 gold for a potato seed? So I don't know how much they pay off, but I bet it's not much. But we should still go buy more seeds, I imagine. Yes, 3 of 3. Yeah, I guess we'll just go back in. Oh, and we can do our little foraging thing here. That's right. We've got a new idea from picking up these items, so that's good. And those have little silver star ideas attached. And there is a notice on this board. It's Vincent's birthday. It's closed on Wednesday. On Wednesdays? Doesn't make any sense. It's kind of trashy over here. Who lives in this heap? Why don't you clean up your yard? It's locked. Oh, it's a shop. They do apothecary work there. They've got a little bottle out here. They they mix potions inside of a little rundown trailer. Oh, and this is where he lives. Good morning! He says he was doing his nightly rounds. You walk around the village every night? Great. It was my first parsnip today. Congratulations. Thanks, buddy. Well, I was gonna buy new seeds today, but I can't. They're not for sale. The sewer's locked. You know, I didn't really want to go down there. Yeah, I mean, like, who doesn't work on a Wednesday? All right. So let's see if we can figure out what's going on in here. There's a massive safe turned over on its side and broken. Like a massive safe. You could fit like 6 people in that safe. Not that you should put even one person inside of a safe. It's unlikely to have proper ventilation. There are other problems with doing it too, but it's unlikely to be safe for breathing in. All right, so we've got a little 6-star pattern there. Got a little house here. The light shining on a message. And a rat. A rat again. Oh, and they are trying to communicate with us. And now the rat has disappeared. The strange communication is unable to be pierced with normal pickaxes. Alright, well, it doesn't look like there are any of them in there. Alright, so didn't I have a quest to do this and now it's gone? Anyway, it doesn't matter. We saw the rat. Now the rat is gone. That strange thing is there, making very mysterious creaking noises. Oh, I have to click the reward to get the reward? Oh. I see. You know, it wasn't clear. I just thought whenever you completed it, it awarded you, you know, the completion. I guess it's a better sense of accomplishment if you have to click on it. Carolyn says, do you have everything you need for the farm? I mean, kind of. You can buy recipes for things. A recipe for bread? You're gonna charge people a recipe for bread? I'll give you a recipe right now. Flour, yeast, water, a little bit of sugar for the yeast, a little bit of salt for the flour. Bam, there you go. Pretty good bread. I really want a 270 gram to 100 of flour to 180 milliliter of water split. The 3 to 2 sort of thing. There is your ratio. That's what you want. 270 to 180. Of course, water being water, it also weighs 180 grams, but milliliters is the traditional way to do it. And for that, just standard amount of yeast, about a little standard amount of salt, little standard amount of sugar. Mix it up, pretty good bread. You're gonna have to knead it too, rise, proof, baking, all that's easy. If you know how to make bread, you don't need a recipe. I can't believe someone's trying to sell a recipe for bread, though. That just seems wrong. Any person that can make bread can just jot that down for you. It's probably not even fancy bread. But we won't know till we buy the recipe. No, I mean, like, you bloom the yeast for, I didn't do the whole process. Yeah, you put a fraction of the warm water and the yeast together with the sugar, you mix it together, and you let the yeast pre-ferment there just for like 10 minutes, and then you mix that mixture in with the rest of the water into the flour until you get a good consistency there. Then you throw it onto your well-floured surface, knead it for between 4 to 6 minutes, depending on your particular skill and style with it. Then you put it into a lightly oiled container for a brief period of time, 30, 45 minutes, covered container after you get it there. And then it'll be until it doubles in size. Then you'll get it out. And if you made just one single serving of it, then you would shape it and then let it rise again for like 15 or 20 minutes and then bake it. But if you do more recipes, whenever I make bread, I always make 3 loaves at a time. And so you have to cut it down before you shape it before the second ferment. But a single loaf of bread is very simple. I just if you're gonna make bread, you might as well make more than one loaf of it, is my thinking, even though it's much easier to knead a single loaf than it is to do like 3. But yeah, my normal thing is 810 flour and then what 540? Yeah, 540 water, so it ends up being, you know, like what 1.3 kilograms. I haven't even seen the dog. Oh, he's in here hiding. There, I pet the dog. I was thinking we would run into the dog outside. Come on, buddy. You live inside. You're an inside dog. Well, I guess he was a stray, so he'd be happy inside. You know, feel insecure and all. Because we're just gonna need like so much wood to get this going, right? We need money for seeds, but then we need money to upgrade our stuff. But unless we figure out somewhere else to go mining, we have to rely on geodes to get copper. There's probably somewhere else to go mining, but we have to rely on geodes to get copper, but we have to get 20 coppers in order to make the furnace so that we can smelt more copper. So we need money to make money, but first, let's water these random plants. Oh no, we've already watered them, maybe? We feel like a slug from overexertion. Oh, the dog is laying down. Oh, he's so adorable. And we'll save the materials and the copper and the coal and stuff, because I might well need it soon. Oh, sleepy dog. Oh, I poked him and he woke up. That's just like the real world. I'm like, hello, who wants to be my friend? And now it's time to go to sleep again. Level 2 foraging. Now we can make a charcoal kiln, so we can make charcoal out of wood, maybe? Alright, and we make a ton of money. Alright, so the good clam is worth only, 20% more. 25% more. 22% more. The good daffodil is worth, barely more than a normal one. The good leek, worth a ton. 75 for that. And the potatoes, you buy a seed for 50 and then you get 80 for it. So not an amazing return, but a return nonetheless. Our progress has been saved. The bookseller is in town today. Well, that is wonderful news. Oh no! Oh no, the wizard knows that I hid his door. My sources tell me you've been poking around inside the old community center. Why don't you pay me a visit? My chambers are west of the forest lake and the stone tower. I may have information concerning your rat problem. M. Rasmodius, wizard. And then he's also gonna, shank me. Oh no. I lost my favorite axe. If you find it, please return ASAP. I'm having a tough time without it. There's 250G in it for whoever finds the thing. I will accept the quest to find this axe. Oh, the dog. Oh, look, he's sleeping out here. There we go. We got some water in his water dish. I don't know where the food bowl is. Maybe he takes care of his own foods. But I have to step out for 2 minutes for this dog in real life, and then I'll be back for a little bit before we finish up. Alright. So, where were we? We need more materials. We need to check these quests. So, Robin's Lost Eggs, woods south of Marnie's ranch, and then we also need to go talk to the wizard. We're off to see the wizard. The non-copyright protected wizard of Stardew Valley. Because. If you only say 2 becauses, you'll be fine. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba. Alright. The good news is I've forgotten where the wizard's tower is. The better news is I bet it's this way, though. So I think this is where the axe was lost and where the wizard is. Alright, yes, the wizard. Knock, knock. Does he have a pink mustache? Oh no, it's purple. That's still pretty nice. It must have been pink from the light on the sprite. He says, "Ah, come in." I am Rasmodius, seeker of the arcane truths, mediator between physical and ethereal, master of the 7 elementals, keeper of the sacred you get the point. And you, Tizzy, the one whose arrival I have long foreseen. Ominous. Here, I'd like to show you something. Behold! A little green guy. You've seen one before, haven't you? They call themselves the Junimos. Or Junimos, I don't know, it might be a soft J. Mysterious spirits, these ones. For some reason, they refuse to speak with me. It's because they're biased against people wearing hats. They'll love me, I go around hatless. I'm not sure why they've moved to the community center, but you have no reason to fear them. Oh, but that's good news. I wasn't really afraid of them either. I thought they looked like some adorable little dudes. I wasn't gonna, like, step on them or nothing. You found a golden scroll written in an unknown language. Why didn't you lead with that? Most interesting. Stay here. I'm going to see for myself. I'll return shortly. Oh, no. Oh, we're going to be alone in a wizard's tower, and he's going to expect me not to touch anything, even though he didn't tell me not to touch anything. I'm going to go touch stuff. Oh, no, he already came back. I was about to go touch something. He knew it. The language is obscure, but I was able to decipher it. Chojical official, you ask what my price is, so I can't be bought by anyone working for you. We, the Hunamo, are happy to aid you. In return, we ask for gifts of the valley. If you are one with the force, you will see the true nature of this goal. One with the forest, what do they mean? Sniff. Sniff! With stars around it, so he's like really giving it a whiff. He jumps because he's so happy about it. Aha! Come here. My cauldron is bubbling with ingredients from the forest. Baby fern, moss grub, caramel top toadstool. Can you smell it? Here, drink up. Let the essence of the forest permeate your body. Sure. Yum. Great. Bottoms up, Tizzy. +3 energy. Yum. I turned green. Either that or the smog is making me feel green. Oh no, we're turning into a tourist spirit. I wonder if this is going to help me fly. Yep, one with the forest, alright. Well, been there, Tizzy. You just gotta ride the waves of forest ingredients until you get out on the other side. It's the only way to do it. Can't take the shortcuts. Never mind, I've gained the power of forest magic. Now I can decipher the true meaning of Hunamo scrolls. Well, that's good news. I learned another language. All you had to do is drink this potion. I don't think energy drinks help you understand any other languages. If you're drinking an energy drink and you think it is teaching you another language, perhaps it is a good time to call it a day on that energy drink. Can I build this with stone? No. Can I pick up the trash off of the beach here? It looks abandoned. Can I break the door? No. Are these wild plants that we can take? They are! Spring onions. Yum. Hey, we found the axe. The lost axe. Can we use it to cut down something first? No. I didn't want to, like, use it all day. I don't want to, like, break her axe. I just thought, you know, like, since we did so good, maybe she would let us use it sometimes, you know, to break down one of those big stumps that's in the way. But we're going to get a whole bunch of money, and then we'll be able to grow a bunch of things. Hello, Sad Under Tree Lady. What's up? And he says, we're very lucky to have a library in such a small town. Indeed. That's right, wasn't the bookseller supposed to be here today? Let's see who lives here. This is Pam. She says, blah, I had one too many caramel ports at the saloon last night. Go away. She doesn't want to talk. She hit it pretty hard. Abigail says, don't tell anyone, but I snuck into the old community center last night. I think it's haunted. It is haunted. Looks like there's something in there, but we can't get in. And that's out of order, which means I can't go further that way. Ah, here we are. Wow. Marcello, you really know how to... You really know how to charge a man. So for $3 grand, you can see what your stuff is worth. And then these other ones help you run faster. Ah, well there is your sprint shoes. Alright, so you can gain some experience or whatever, but you have to have a ton of money. Well, good for you, Marcello. They don't want to talk. Well, I know it's closed on Wednesdays. Okay, here we go. It's Farmer Tizzy. Yeah, I mean, you could call me a farmer. I technically am one. Alright, so these beans, we plant on a trellis and then it keeps producing after it matures, so let's just do that, and then we'll buy some cauliflower and some more of those, and And then we can buy fruit trees. But they're quite pricey. Yeah, let's just buy. Just buy a bunch of stuff, why not? And then we'll go home and plant it. That is, after all, what it's all about. Unless it's about going into the place and exploring and talking to wizards and whatnot. But what I really hope it is all about is, you know, destroying the capitalist overlords that are, you know, trying to change this wonderful small town's way of life. That's what I hope it's about. Viva la revolution. I love that the game tells you if the people you know are single or not. Like, hey, by the way, don't you fall for Caroline or whatever. Where's my good old dog? Oh no, I don't know where my dog is. Well, I'm sure he's off getting adventures and he's safe. Alright, so we need to plant things. Alright, so how does one make a trellis? I don't know how yet. So I bought the beans, but I can't put them on anything. Oh well, that's fine. No need to what? No need to water them? There's gotta be a point. Ah. A trellis. That's like a little sort of ladder pattern for plants to grow on. And then we need some parsnips. This tree is kind of in the way of my burgeoning field here. right. I need a better axe if I want to do that. Yeah, realistically, use a stick on the ground. Indeed. Indeed. My family, we usually use these wire ones that were just, like a few strips of metal, because they were, relatively strong, and they just, they're probably very, very common in a lot of places. But whenever we were growing vegetables that wanted a little bit more support for the vines or whatnot. But yes, you are quite right to note that a stick in the ground will do just fine. But it won't let me put a stick in the ground. So yes, grows on a trellis, but how... Oh, do we just... You put it down and it's automatically there. And we just weren't on land that you could put it down on. Okay, now I understand. Of course. And you can't walk through them because of course you can't. That wouldn't make sense. And this is just like how I would do something in real life. Absolutely haphazard. Where's the dog? He's barking, but I don't see him. And we forgot to give Robin's axe back. We'll give it back to her tomorrow. And I don't know where the dog is. Sorry, Robin. I got distracted by being a farmer, Robin. You're gonna have to forgive me. Oh, look at the dog. He's a good old dog. Did you want to show me something, buddy? Oh, look at him. He's just having a good old time. Oh, you planted like 50 and didn't test if you could walk through them? Oh, that's rough. Magnificent. And here, the most satisfying part of any game, where you go around and manually irrigate all of your crops with a physical watering can. You'd think my girl would have bought a hose at some point, but I guess we're real low-tech people of the land here. We got like a good parsnip in addition to the other parsnips. They're holding an egg festival tomorrow. Very nice. So we're just gonna go try to find Robin right now before I forget. Good luck ever doing anything before I forget. So that we can bring Robin her axe back, because I feel bad about not doing it yesterday. Not bad, not in a way that I'm gonna like change the way that I am, but just she probably needed that axe for something. She said she did. Do I remember how to get to Robin's house? Not really. I think we go up and around this way. Yeah! I guess we go around to tell her. Yay, I found your ex! She almost chopped her toe off with the other one. Well, that's bad news. She's got to be more careful. Alright, so we'll just chat to these folks. Hello, my good man. Demetrius. Robin has a hot temper. It's better to stay on her good side. She can hear you say that. She's got an axe now. I'd be careful if I were you. And this is Maru again. Sorry if I seem cranky. Got a little sore from work yesterday. That's alright, Maru. I don't know what your normal personality is like, so it doesn't bug me. That's like someone's whole bedroom, so, you know, we're gonna stay out of there. It's like you're not good enough friends with him to enter it. Well, I didn't know that he lived down there, okay? Wasn't trying to go into his room. I mean, except in the way where I was, but only if I could, like, take something for free, not to, like, visit a person. Let's go talk to the little Himono again now that we've gotten our forest spirit senses. Okay, so you can bring them these things, and then they will do, like, a weird thing for you. So if we get a horseradish, daffodil, leek, and dandelion and bring them in, then they will do the bridge repair thing, which is the one for the 300 wood or whatnot, I guess. Now that we understand the language of the forest. Abigail says she's definitely going to enter the egg hunt tomorrow. Am I? Well, I don't know. I might forget about it by then. Yeah, I guess we save up now for like an awesome fruit tree. No, we might should have bought more seeds there immediately. They're like, hi, hello, hi. Jody says, the food at Jojo Mart might not be the healthiest for Haley, but with such low prices, you'd be crazy to shop anywhere else. You know, I would rather not eat. Haley is ignoring me. Cool. Bet. Experienced that before. Alright, so what do we need to do? We don't need to do anything. Everything's irrigated. Almost everything's irrigated, not the tulips. So we need to make a furnace, but we can't. A hedge with the fruit trees? Sure. I was reading that some of them only grow, you know, in whatever thing, so I was thinking we would want to plant the one that we're not in the season of. You know, peach grows in the summer, so plant them right now, that kind of thing. Is the hint that they're not good? I'm concerned that I will run out of rocks before I get enough copper. There's got to be some mechanism for finding additional ones. Alright, first of all, let's Yeah, much more practical. Well, maybe the rocks will, like, spring up from the ground like rocks do. They take a really long time to even return the money. Yeah, makes sense. I wasn't really trying to get one because I thought this will make me rich. I just like fruit trees, is all. When I was young, we had an apple tree in our front yard, and then we had like a plum tree in the backyard. We also had like a blackberry patch and stuff too. And I didn't even really like any of the fruits particularly. I'm not a big fresh fruit guy. I find the textures to be, distractingly unpredictable. But I very much liked having the trees. Yes, indeed. The point of a fruit tree is that it's a tree, and it gives you fruit, and it's still a tree, forever. It's always going to be a tree. All you gotta do is keep it alive, and it'll keep on treeing. No, there's a lot of perennial vegetables of other kinds, too. We still have, like, an asparagus patch, and what used to be the garden here. We don't really keep up with it anymore, but when my mother lived in this house and she gardened heavily, like, that asparagus is still, like, alive-ish. It takes a long time for a plant like that to give up. Alright, so we've got more mixed seeds, we might as well. Alright, all of that for 1 geode, all of that for 1 geode. And it could be a nice little campfire thing here at night. If Ajax wants to warm his little bones. Alright, well, it's not quite nighttime, so we might as well keep on cracking. Although, again, I don't know where I'm going to find enough stone. Maybe there's a mine we can go into. Once we break every rock, maybe we'll get a letter that's like, "Hello, would you like to go into the mine? In the mine where a million diamonds shine?" And I'll be like, "Yes. Yes, I will." And now we can make a staircase. That's great. I mean, when are we? Maybe never, but we can make one. And that's something. Oh no! A bird! A bird has destroyed the beans. They are too far from the scarecrow. We need to make another scarecrow. Oh no, I ate the parsnip. It said to confirm it. I was just trying to pet the dog. Yeah, you say Drew's always the best. You have a lemon tree? Oh, that's amazing. I wish I could have a lemon tree. They would not grow here, I don't think. Not without a considerable amount of messing around. I just love lemons. Like for baking and stuff and like cooking with them. I don't like sit around and eat lemons. I don't know if anybody does, but... all the kinds of trees that I would most want to have just don't grow here. Like an olive tree, which just won't grow here. So, do we go and get, like, even more beans now that we have them protected? No, probably not. We'll just stay cracking here. Oh, the egg festival's begun. That's right. We want to go impress, Abigail with our egg-finding abilities. I don't make them all the time, but I make, like, these lemon cupcakes with lemon frosting that needs, you know, real lemons for the zest and the juice. And they are just wonderful. A lawn flamingo. Strawberries. And here's Shane, who I guess says his hen's been working overtime to prepare for the festival. Hens do love sweet yellow corn. Be a good time to meet everybody. Linus says, no one really talks to you. I just come for the deviled eggs. People do love deviled eggs. Pam spiked the punch. Robin says, it's a busy time of year, so it's nice to have a day off to catch up with friends. Carolyn says, Abby's always loved the egg hunt. And Willie is laughing because sometimes he hides eggs too well. Here is Marlin, who's got an eye patch. Good for him. And here's Harvey, who's a doctor. He's asking if he think everybody's ready for the egg hunt. I want to meet everybody. Look at this. This is Sebastian, yeah, little emo kid. I noticed him from his haircut earlier, and it was like, you're not good enough friends to talk to that emo kid. Sam's got allergies. And Haley wants to dance, probably with this Alex dude. He's going for barge size, so he has to eat a lot of them. And here's George. What's every so happy about? Humph. Eggs? Why eggs? Is that a Birdo reference by Horse the Band? In the amazing song Birdo by this band, Horse the Band, they're weird. So if you listen to them, be prepared for a strange experience. But it was about like how his stepfather, I think it was his stepfather, would like force him to eat eggs even though he didn't want it. But he sort of like channeled that sort of like frustration and anger into the story about like the Super Mario Brothers 2 villain Birdo. But in one of the amazing songs, lines in this song, like sort of post-breakdown, he's like, eggs, why eggs? So I assume that the person who made this band is a fan of the obscure hardcore band Horse the Band, but maybe not. Anyway, again, if you listen to Horse the Band, they're strange, so be ready for that. But Birdo, that's a good one. Cutsman, that's a really good one too. There he does a song, talking kind of about Cutman from Mega Man. So there you go. First, it connects with both the past and the future. It's comforting. I agree. We're just trying to cheat on meeting people here. This fruit punch is unusually good. Someone spiked you. Elliot says, take your breaks from work and make you more productive in the long run. That's probably not true. And here's Vincent. He's the other child. We've already met Jazz, so... Says, when does the egg hunt start? I'm excited. I don't recognize this guy. This is Gustavo. He's been cooking for days to get everything ready. Fried eggs, boiled eggs, poached eggs, deviled eggs, scrambled eggs, chocolate eggs. Alright, well... Hello, Demetrius. Egg, what a strange thing to eat. Well, I mean, I guess. And Marnie's saying that she's responsible for all of this goodness. Alright, I guess we've talked to, like, everybody. Everyone-ish? No, who's this fellow? We've already spoken to him. Let's start the egg hunt. Oh no, I'm having way too good of a time. I gotta end this video. We're gonna try to do the egg hunt anyway. Alright, we have to try to find the eggs to take home the exclusive prize, and I am much too distracted. I have to go to work today, but... Egg hunt, is everybody ready? Of course we are! Is this an egg? That's an egg. Is this an egg behind this tree? It is! And then we've got like 3 here, right? There's 2 over there, but I can't get to that side. Do you have to go behind this way? I don't know how to get behind there. Well, we found some eggs. And there's an egg inside of this tree, maybe? No, just on the ground by it. Are you an egg? Alright, we have found 6 eggs. It took your 5 in-game years to win it? I don't know. He's saying if you would pick up litter, you'd do better. Abigail wins again. I assume she always wins. It doesn't even say how many she got. I spent too long looking for those 2. Oh, he's mad. I was just pushing him around. I wanted to pet the dog. Dog doesn't want to be pet at the end of the night. There we go. We get our potato. The beginning and the end are the 13th day, and now the 14th day dawns. But that's that's all I've got for you today. We're gonna give the dog a pet. Good old Ajax, fill up his water dish. And just keep on watering stuff, but she gets like 9 to 12, yeah. I spent too long looking for those ones at the top that I couldn't get around. But this game is so much fun. It is just what I needed. If there's any time pressure, I just don't feel it, because it doesn't matter. And if it does matter eventually, well, then I'll cry about it then. And nice, peaceful little game of watering things. Ooh, I got 2 potatoes out of that one. Finally, an extra potato. Of course, in the real world, you use potatoes to grow potatoes. You don't need to go buy potato seeds after you grow potatoes. But mechanics are what they are. And that's all I've got for you today. Man, what an engaging experience. It just breaks my heart that I have to get up out of my chair and put on my boots and go cook myself again. Y'all would not believe, you would not believe how little fire resistance you get from being next to fire. It's heartbreaking. If I could... Is he pushing around? Is my pet ruining my plants? But anyway, y'all would not believe how much your skin does not get used to fire. Not important. That's all we've got for you today. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Bye, Natasha. And yeah, great time. Love the game. Definitely gonna be back playing this a bunch. So, yeah, that's all I've got for you for right now. Bye, Anosa. And, yep, off to work, but I'll probably come back and play this tonight, I imagine. But we'll see. See you guys. How do you quit the game? There you go.